Hey guys, Frosty here, and today I'm going to be going over a few quests with you that will help you in your Bannerlord campaign. Now, I'll explain each quest, go over what to do in the quests, and I'll explain if you need money or not to do the quest. So, let's get into it. Right, quest number 1. Now this quest is easy to do, guys, and you can earn a nice little bit of money out of it, and you do not need no money to do it. I usually do this quest straight at the beginning of my campaign, so I get a little bit of money in to invest in trade and go from there. And the quest is deliver the herd to Sanala, okay? Now you will find these quests down in Israel. And you will find them in any, well, not in every settlement, but they can be 3 of them, it could be 2 of them, it could be 1 of them. You know what I mean? It's just a luck of the draw, really. And any settlement with Israel horses, just check all them. I think it's around 7, and don't quote me on this. I think there's a couple as well up in the Q8 factions with the steppe war horses, okay? But you know what it's like with these games, it changes all the time. But I know for 100% they're down in Israel, so you go anywhere where there's Israel horses, go and check them out. So let's get on to it then. Right, talk, that's all you do. So if you click into it, who do you need help with the problem? How can I help? Yep, as usual. We're going to live 10 Israel horses personally to Lulia, the brewer, right, in Sanala, right? And I will pay you 523, okay? Right. We can head up to Sanala now, right? But before we get there, there's one little thing I want to show you what to do, okay? I want you to go into, depending on where the settlement is, go into each settlement on the way up, okay? And you should be able, you can sell 5 of these horses, right, and still complete the mission, okay? So on the way up, if you see, go into a trade and you see them, you get for 1,500 or 2,000 a horse, sell 5 of them, and you'll get some good money, okay? So I'm going to head up to Sanala now, guys, and I'll see you there in a moment. Right then, guys, just to let you know that I popped in to Khazar on the way up, okay? And as you can see by now, it's 1,766 a horse. That's all we do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8,154 but there. Now head over to Sanala then. There you are. You've made 8,000 by there. Just literally go in a little bit over the map. You head up to here then. Go to the brewer. And then make another 523. It's as easy as that. Now what I usually do with this money then, I go down to Ashgar, invest into some desert horses, head up into Vlandia, then sell them. And that makes you money very quick. Lula the brewer, right. Talk. There we are, 523, okay? So you have a farm made off 9,000 by there for that small little one. Right, let's move on to the next one, guys. Right, guys. Quest number 2. Now, this quest is another easy one again, guys. But you do need 1,000 dinar to complete this quest, okay? And that is the quest in and out. So let's talk. So you should do it. Go to the talk to the gentleman. Okay, I own land around here. Speak for many people in this village. Okay, I heard you need help with a problem. Ah, yes, embarrassing to mention, but well, I'm in town often. I have a drink in the inn and perhaps play a round of Sega or 2. Normally I play for low stakes, but just tell you, last time the wine went to my head and I lost something I couldn't afford to lose. Okay, what did you lose? It's deed to a plot of farmland, not a big or valuable plot, mind you, but I'd rather not explain my man. Basically lost some land, okay? Any other way, I'll go to the tavern and I'll win it back for you. So don't forget, you need 1,000 for this now. But if you just come from, you know, doing your other quest, you'll have 1,000, won't you? So that's all you got to do now is head straight up to QAs. Go to tavern district, visit the tavern. Now when you're in the tavern then, that's all you're going to look for is a guy sitting by a table, depending on where you're doing this quest to. You're going to go up there, you're going to sit in the chair. Or on this matter on the floor, on a pillow. Game host, right? Hello there, you looking for friendly match or wager perhaps? You want a deed of land from my employer, I'm here to win it back. Ah yes, these are the most interesting kinds of games, aren't they? I won't deny myself the pleasure, but clearly that deed is worth more to him than just the value of the land. I'll wager the deed, but you need to pay up 1,000 dinars, right? So you could either wager the 1,000 dinars, right? But in this instance, we're going to say you got £1,000. I'll just pay that. And as you see by there now, you receive 2,895 for that, plus you gave some charm, okay? So job done. And that's that. Now, in other circumstances, you can win more than that. I've done this mission before, won up to 4,000, you know, won 3,000. So it is depending on where you are. Okay? So it's as easy as that, guys. You've literally gone from a village up to the crusade and won yourself £3,000. Alright? So, the next one. Quest number 3. Extortion by deserters. Okay, guys? So, this quest is all around, basically. So, all you do is you go in, speak to them, look for this. Extortion by deserters. Talk. Accept the mission, okay? Yes. No problem. How can I help? Okay. I'll join your fight. Now, that's all you do now is you sit in the settlement and wait. Okay, now there's two ways you can do this. You can sit in a settlement and waiting for the actual deserters to come up and hit you, but then you'll be fighting with the village people as well, so they might take a little bit of the loot, because you're not just going to get money out of this, you're going to get loot as well, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do, just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to just sit in there, wait for them to come. Okay, I'll show you now if you want to bang. If you do that, look, and then go after them like this. Okay, it's time have to fight. Right, what we'll do now, obviously you can attack them if you want, but we're just going to send in the troops. There we are. Okay, so we got 9 prisoners, etc., which you can sell now. I'm not going to worry about that in a moment. And look at the loot you get as well. You get some decent loot there. You got a horse, you know what I mean? All this. Okay, and then you head straight back into the settlement. So you get 1,142 dinars, right? Now, in some circumstances, you can get a lot more on this, guys. You can get 5,800, 2,000, etc. So it depends where you are. You've got 3 options. You can keep all the money if you like, and then go and sell your loot, which you most probably get around, depending on what kind of loot you get. Obviously, it's depending on how much you get. You can keep half the coin, which you'll get relation and charm, or you can just come to keep all the loot and you will get some charm. Okay, so that's entirely up to you what you want to do, guys. So, you know, Frosty gained 1 skill point now in charm, which is search free. So you're not going to get a lot of charm, but 1 skill point is 1 skill point. That's entirely up to you and how you're playing your game, okay? So, let's move on to the next one, guys. Right then, guys, and finally we come to this quest, okay? And this quest is going to make you a lot of money if it's done right, okay? And the quest is landowner needs manual laborers, right? Now, before we go into the actual quest itself, let me just explain a little bit, little few things about it. Right, you can find this quest now, not like the other quests, they're just in random ones. These quests are usually in any settlements with salt, iron ore, silver ore, salt, iron ore, silver ore, clay. Yep, clay. Salt, iron ore, silver ore, and clay, okay? Now, This one, basically, that's all you're going to do is capture prisoners and bring them to this guy, okay? And he's going to give you a lot of money for them. You'll be very surprised. But what you're going to do is you're going to have to raid bandit camps. Now, you can get looters, etc. But because you couldn't... When you go, yeah, you'll have quest complete and then you'll have to find another one. So you want to make a most out of each one, okay? So my advice is raid bandit camps. So in other words, you can't do this straight off the bat. But it doesn't take you long to be able to raid bandit camps, does it? So what I've done is I've raided 3 bandit camps. Okay, I've done this before because my goal was to do this quest anyway. So I thought, well, I'll go and do it all the hard work first, where I'm going to go and come back. So I've gone and raided 3 bandit camps, and what we're going to do is we're going to go in, but we're going to visit. We're not going to talk, but for some reason, if you talk, some head of the village or something gets involved and expects a cut for him and his people. You can tell him to mind his own business, which you will take a small relationship penalty. It's nothing to worry about. So if that hasn't bothered you, then just crack on with that. But for this instant, we're just going to visit. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, period problem. I want prisoners or criminals. Any other way. 34 prisoners, okay? Click to continue. Now, because you've done it all, let me get off my horse. You haven't got to go back now. You can, sorry, now that you've done it all, you can just go straight back to the guy, and you've got all your prisoners ready. Sure. So it's a good way as well, because raiding bandit camps can build up, well, everything really, all your skills as well. So, and I think it only allowed 50. It says 150, but there. Okay, but for some reason, I'll double check now, but it only allows you to do 51. Okay. Well, no, not this time then. On the last one, it only allowed me to do 51. So just check out for that, guys, okay? So now, these, I raided a couple of looters as well, as you can see, there are a couple of looter parties. But most of these are from raiding settlements. I went over to Q8, done a few in Q8, all hillmen and stuff like that, okay? So all we're going to do now is give him there, right? And just, you're going to get 22,030 now just from that quest, just from raiding a couple of bandit camps, which doesn't take long. Plus then, with all the loot you get as well, you're looking around 30 to 35,000. Okay, give or take, just for this quest, okay? So, that's the quests I always like to do, especially early on, guys. They can get you up and running pretty quick. So, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Support the channel is much appreciated. And I shall see you very soon. Stay safe all, and as always, keep it frosty.